always wanted to do an MBA, but I couldn't ever figure it out. How can I combine my creativity with it? EMPI gave me an option, and here I am. My father is a businessman, and my dream is to become an entrepreneur. But he wants that I should take an experience first by working with someone else, so that I can handle this business environment. And EMPI is really helping me to grow my skills.
I always wanted to join a big MNCs, and EMPI provides a platform where we are trained that much that we can serve a competitive atmosphere of a big MNCs.
I've always done very well in academics ever since I was in school and now here at EMPI. So EMPI has helped me sort of take that dream ahead. It's helped me score better, learn more. So it's always a boost to your own morale. Do you know that you're doing well? There's a lot you're learning, and you're proving to yourself that there's so much that you can do. So essentially, a scholar is something I've always been.
Diverse students with diverse dreams. That's exactly what EMPI is grooming its students for. And grooming is extremely important because today the industry demands that MBAs be ready 24/7, which is why admissions at EMPI is a great idea to make sure that students are ready round the clock all the time.
Founded in 1994, EMPI aims to nurture and groom students to become managers of tomorrow and encourages students to go that extra mile. Located in South Delhi, the EMPI campus has a well-equipped computer lab. The library is well-stocked too. Taking the 24/7 culture further, the faculty strives to become available for students at any time of the day. Even the sports facility is attuned to a similar culture, and the students can be seen shedding some of the pressures of the hectic day at the basketball court. The culture here stems from a unique philosophy.
EMPI is not a teaching factory. The residential environment that we have ensures close student-faculty interaction and personalized grooming, care and attention of the students. We have a structured system in place wherein we do psychometric profiling of the students and we groom them in accordance with the competencies of the industry.
The PGDM programs offered at EMPI resound this philosophy, offering specializations in AdCom, global business, HR and business analytics. Competition for the coveted job is stiff for the modern-day MBAs, but students here believe the institute gives them that extra edge.
Now, do you remember the 4 students we introduced you to at the very beginning of the show? Awesome, because it's through their life that you'll be able to see how a 24/7 environment readies students for life at EMPI.
The discipline atmosphere at EMPI encourages me to focus on the curriculum, which is quintessentially designed as per the modern-day practices.
Prakash is the one which is very important for any particular courses which we do. And the student is supposed to have an exposure completely to the societal problem which is happening. It cannot be isolated separately from what actually happening in the society and then you read something else. There's supposed to be a complete link where the students ultimately come up with an issues which they can easily cover up and then come up with solutions.
I like to begin my day early, and EMPI encourages us to do that. In EMPI, we have executive fitness program where we learn to internalize and to lead a disciplined life.
It's an essential element of the multidimensional growth which we aspire to achieve in the young manager. As it is rightly said, healthy mind in healthy body provides the required amount of physical and mental robustness in the corporate world.
We are encouraged to innovate. Innovation is one of the facets of EMPI. Here different activities are organized like innovation trip, campaigning, meritorious awards, etc. Apart from academic skills, they enhance our other skills also.
I've been hearing about innovation so much. The person to ask about all of that is the Vice President, which is Mr. Pankaj Sir. Hello, sir.
Pleasure.
Tell me about this innovation on campus.
I think we were the first, about 8 years back when we thought of the whole idea of innovation and subsequently made it into a movement which President Kalam flagged off. And the idea was to look at innovation beyond physical, technical invention by individuals. We said innovation is not just confined to technology, but innovation is something much broader. It's something which can apply to the social system, which can apply to organizations as a whole. So we in fact pioneered the entire concept of the organizational innovation movement in the country. And innovation has been the underpinnings of what all we do. And structurally they intend to integrate for the first time in this country industry, academia and a world-class community altogether. So I guess innovation kind of informs all the things we do, because we didn't want to be just a regular institution. That's something I don't think we are.
Speaking of being an institution, obviously any institute has to have a certain amount of core values. That is possibly what the whole place is based on. So if you were to sort of nail it down and say these are the ones that stand for EMPI, what would that be?
I would say one is vision. I mean, whatever we try and do it big. Start small, but do it big. Second is, I think, commitment. Commitment to me is very important in what all we do. Our commitment to the cause, commitment to institutions, commitment to education. Third, I think, is again innovation. I would feel that kind of is there. Fourth is entrepreneurship. And fifth, I would say, is global thinking. We are constantly looking at doing things not just in a narrow space, but looking at the world as a whole. But above all, I think all of this comes together in the fact that EMPI, we have not followed a very large-scale model. At least in the education part, we've stayed boutique. So we've said that individual interaction is extremely important. Individual motivation and mentoring is extremely important. So I think that's how I would look as EMPI and the value.
Essentially, that is what is going to shape your students in the way they have to be.
But those things again have to be lived to be learnt. You can't teach it. So that's how I would look, I guess, in a way we're positioning ourselves.
And the endeavor is to make sure that all of the students who come here are ready for the world, and even if the system they've been part of formally has not been the greatest, is to make them ready for whatever they need to do, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pleasure. Bye.
In some time, I would be joining the workforce. For the past year and a half, we've been rigorously trained and groomed through classroom experiences and industry interactions to essentially help us face the recruiters.
The unique aspect of placements at EMPI is that it's a student-driven activity and fully supported by a strong network of alumni. The training for placement begins with the workshops on general awareness, aptitude testing, interviews and group discussions. And our students take part in many mock activities which helps in enhancing their confidence when it comes to the real life.
EMPI as an institute has always been focusing on ensuring that there is enough interaction between the students and the industry. So, the understanding that they have while they are doing the course is a lot of on-job practice. And hence, it is a big benefit when someone is recruiting a fresher from EMPI.
At EMPI, we are very close to our teachers, and that has made a difference, not just in our careers, but also in our lives. EMPI still feels like a one big family.
11:30 a.m. 2:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. 5 a.m. 7 a.m. Ambition doesn't sleep, hard work doesn't sleep, and neither does success, which is why the students of EMPI are ready and geared up to go all the time 24/7. Well done, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.